TTTK2093 Topic for Web Design Trend 1, Section A, User Experience Web Design Best Practice 1. Topic 4A is aimed at learning objective 2. As an introduction, we will see the definition and the difference between user experience and user interface. User interface is what the user can see and touch, whereby user experience is what the user can feel and behave. It is very important to know the difference between user experience and user design. User interface basically refers to the interface itself, whereby the interface is responsible to deliver or to provide good user experience. Mostly when we are designing an interface, we should aim at providing good user experience. So when you want to create a good user experience, these are the 5 things that you need to consider. First, we should make the user's life easy. Second, it should be goal focused, whereby any kind of interface should be aimed at a certain task, whereby it will give the user sense of satisfaction. We should also look at sleepy user experience, whereby users are prone to do mistakes. And if the users have done mistake, the interface itself should be forgiving. There should be options for the users to undo or revert back. And finally, all interface should have certain level of consistency. There are several ways that we can understand what the users want, what the users know, and what they don't want. Okay. We can conduct interview, we can develop persona, we can create user stories and scenarios, and we can also map out the customer's journey. It is very important to know the user's frustration, behavior, and mode of thinking. We should also look at the information architecture. How can we highlight important information to the user? We should also look at how can we create curiosity in the user so that the user will further explore the interface. We should also look at the accessibility issue. How can we put our website at the top ranking when we are doing a Google search? There should be also a harmony between the text and visual content. So when you're designing a website, firstly, create a flow before designing the web pages. The flow will tell you all the tasks required by the user. And secondly, when you're designing an interface, design an ongoing conversation. It will encourage continuous engagement between the interface and the user. We should also look at micro interaction, whereby we should detail out all the interactions for minimize friction between the user and the interface. And we should know how to encourage the user to use our interface. So if you follow all these best practices, we can have an interface design which delivers positive user experience. after we have known the requirement and the description of the user, it is very important to prototype your site as fast as possible. We can start with a rough prototype and move towards high or low fidelity prototype. We can do mock-up screens, and we can also come up with some prototypes which are very much similar to the real system. It is an iterative process whereby it is important to test your prototype. So this particular process will help us to identify any issues or problem at the earlier stage. And finally, when you're designing, there should be consistency across devices. For example, if you're designing a website, there should be consistency if the user is viewing their website at their smartphone, tablet, or desktop or laptop. Focus on the content first, and try to be flexible in terms of the layout and the arrangement of the design elements. Thank you.